Hello and welcome you people back to the Beard Talks. I am Beard aka John, and this is the vlog where I just talk about games and movies and bits and pieces, then pass that information on to you what I thought about. Today I thought about talk about the Battlefield 3 Armored Kill DLC. Yes, I know it's been out for ages for people with premium, but I don't like premium. It's now available for the masses, mainly for PS3, as the Xbox and PC version will not be out to the 25th of December. Sad face. Can't wait to play it though, so I thought I'll go over a few new things with it, what's going to be updated, etc. blah blah blah. The DLC includes 6 new vehicles, well, technically 4, as 2 of them are for the same, two of them the same, but for different factions and so different designs. 5 new vehicle unlocks, 4 new multiplayer maps, new game mode called Tank Superiority, which I'll talk about at the end, 5 more assignments to unlock new weapons and new weapons, etc., and then 5 new achievements / trophies, depending if you play on the PS3 or Xbox. New maps include the Alborz Mountains, which is snowy and has a frozen lake, which leads down to a frozen lake. Next one's called Armoured Shield. Now this is probably based on the same thing, which is it's similar to Caspian border, large open land with little bases popped up everywhere with vehicles in them. Bandar Desert, which doesn't really need explaining. It's a desert with, again, a few bits and pieces splattered around. And Death Valley is a large forest area based at night, and so that'd be quite interesting, just seeing rockets going off everywhere. Right, next thing, the vehicles. The first vehicles is the mobile artillery. Now these are 2 new vehicles, but they're mainly based to do the same thing. They do. And sorry about that, I got workmen in. But they do the same thing, they do. But they're 2 different vehicles, but I consider them the same. So, these things fire 6 rockets, which will reload after a certain amount of time, as most vehicles do. And if done right, you can wipe out a small area, like if you do it right, you can probably wipe out a good area. So if you're rolling up to like a Conquest, rolling up to A, B or C, and you see a load of people, you just absolutely unload the rockets onto B or A or C, and you have a pretty large kill zone, you would. But I can feel most people using this thing for up close and personal, ramming straight into rocket down, blown to bits. Now that I can actually see, and I can imagine these doing quite a bit of damage to vehicles as well. I can imagine that'd be awesome. Just, hello, Mr. Tank. Blowing up both vehicles as we go. So, vehicle upgrades are the same as most of the vehicles, autoloader, etc, etc, etc. One new gadget called Proximity Defense. Now this is awesome. Now for everyone who's played Battlefield 3, you'll know that people with C4 are annoying as hell coming up to your thing. I know, I've done it, I've run up to thing, put C4, blown it up, probably killed myself in the process, but it's annoying. This is called Proximity Defense. Once you press this, it will release a white cloud of smoke. Most likely, I think it's phosphorus, but it's an incendiary smoke, and it will burn, damage vehicles, and it will kill people. Anyone with C4 would literally almost die, I think almost instantaneously, I think it is, but they take a lot of damage before they do, so they might not have enough time to detonate the C4. So, that I love, because they've said, oh, they're doing this all the time, let's do something about it. And they've done that, but it's really, really good, I must admit, it's a fantastic idea. That's awesome, I love to see it. I perceive you planting C4. Proximity defense. Surprisingly, it probably will damage your own vehicle most likely because you're releasing it near it. 2 new weapons for this thing. You have the new ones like anti-aircraft missiles, anti-aircraft blah blah blah, missiles blah blah blah. It's called the ATA CMS missile, or how I like to call it, Smile and Wave. Literally, this thing will laser detonate a land target, and then you can fire your missile even if you don't have a line of sight. So literally you just go did bang, release it, and you just go just wave for them as they go thing. Next one is airburst missiles. These are effective mainly against infantry since they explode above them and there's a large kill zone. But if you think about this more laterally, you can use this against aircraft like low flying helicopters, etc. Because you can technically use it as a flag AA cannon. You could, because literally you fire up in the air and it'll burst in the air. Most likely it'll do damage in the air to a certain range. So you can probably use it against helicopters, which I think is a pretty good idea. So that's the mobile artillery, which is very interesting. Can't wait to get in there. And a little bit more I want to talk about the mobile artillery, because literally you can think about each map. First one, it has a mountains. You can literally just take them out. Frozen Lake, Armoured Shield. You're just sitting there. You can take them out from miles away again. Desert as well, and Death Valley as well. You can literally either take a position right back, line it up, and get a good kill zone going. Just literally bring your current around as you fire each missile, and you could just literally take out a line. But if you think about it, you can literally either use these vehicles just like protecting one area or going forward. So, what do you think? Do you think I don't know, most of you probably already played it, so what do you think? Do you think you would go straight in, or do you think you'd take a lot more layback and just fire missiles randomly? Next, new vehicles, tank destroyers. Now again, two new vehicles, but for two different factors, so technically they are the same. Now I call these the baby tanks. Yes, the baby tanks, as they don't do as much damage and don't carry as much armament as a daddy tank. That's the best way of calling them. They won't really do much damage against any proper daddy tanks. If you go up against a daddy tank, you're going to get absolutely mullered. I think the best version of these is mainly for objective holding or attacking objectives, because literally you can hold one person controlling the tank and 4 marines and things. Each side, there's holes with machine guns, so you can literally use these as a defensive platform to hold an area. So if you do it right, you can sit there and hold an area very well, unless you're taken out from miles away by another tank. Upgrades, gadgets and weapons are all exactly the same as the original vehicles in the game. Next new vehicle is called a quad bike, or I like to call it cannon fodder. Yes, cannon fodder. Fodder, I can't even say. The only people to use these things are people who want to get to objectives first and take them, and their life expectancy is going to be less than 0, because literally these things are wanting to be destroyed. They literally, you'll be taken out instantaneously. I can just imagine a sniper rifle, it's just off, game over. But yeah, that's going to be another one. The newest vehicle, which I'm loving, is the gunship, or I like to call it the Bring the Fucking Rain. Excuse my language. It's computer controls. You don't have to worry about flying with it. It's going to have two main weapons, 2 secondary weapons. The first set, once you destroy the first set of MCOMs in a rush, it should take off for the people who are attacking. Next one, and in Conquest you have to take either A, B or C with a little aircraft symbol next to it. Once you take that, hold it, you gain access to it. And so the way to get into it is in the spawn menu. You either get power drop, meaning you can drop from it, or you can just get into one of the seats in the aircraft. The first seat is a 25mm cannon, similar to the ones on the helicopter gunships as you're in the gunner seat. The same with them, 30 rounds. Off you go, bang, 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 zooms, etc, etc, etc. Second seat, main weapon, is a thermal imaged anti-piercing round. Sorry, fire department's just turned up down the road. Some barbecue did not go well. Right, let me continue. Second seat will control an anti-piercing round. It's going to have thermal mode engaged on it as well. And it's literally a tank in the air, literally, bang, take it out. And so that'll be quite good. Both of them have secondary guns, which are AA guns, both on top of the aircraft. Both can swivel 360 degrees and can take out aircraft around it, because as everything in this game, the gunship can be destroyed, but will respawn after a certain amount of time. And so it'd be very, very interesting about this thing, because just sitting there, you could probably just hold one area. If you got, for example, if you take B, and B is the area where you need it, you can literally just target B with everything you've got and just take out everything. You can be a fantastic defensive thing, but I can see this being used to attack bases and everything, which I'm not too sure if that's possible, but I can see it happening. Hopefully it doesn't, but who knows, it could happen. The new game mode they're releasing is called Tank Superiority. Oh my freaking god! Tank Superiority. There we go. I can speak English. Parlez-vous en français? Parlez-vous en anglais? Yes, I can speak English. Which is literally one flag, crap load of tanks, and you have to take that flag to win. I can see people staying well back in this one with the tank and just taking people out, and also the laser designator as well, going to town on those tanks. I'm not too sure if you just have to be in a tank, but I can just imagine, no, but probably not, but you can just imagine. So if the laser designator is going to be playing this, smoke will be your friend, as it will disperse the laser. So that's a new game mode. You've got 5 new achievements, some more assignments, which I won't bother going into because they're not going to be very interesting, as 5 new achievements isn't majorly fantastic. But so what do you people think? For the people who already played it, please tell me what you think, because I'll be downloading this on the 25th and giving it a good run through before FIFA comes out. Yeah, they should have not thought. They should have thought about this, because FIFA's coming out and you've got Battlefield, and it's like, oh, why 25th? Means I can get a good couple of days in before I go to Eurogamer as well. So, what do you think? Do you think this DLC is awesome and looking forward to the following ones, or do you think this one's just a bit too a bit too much and just like thing they should have really watched just more concentrated bits and pieces? But by the look of it, I'm impressed and I'm looking forward to playing it. Lucky PS3 people. If I had it on the PS3, I would, but I don't, unfortunately. So, what do you think? For all the people who played it, please tell me what you think of it, and all the people who haven't played it and looking forward to play it, does this make you want to play it even more? I can imagine it does. Do you? Yeah, I do. I just want to try out the new vehicles, especially the quad bike. Man, the stuff you can probably do on the quad bike, make some new tricks, etc. Well, I think that's enough for the Tuesday vlog today. This has been me, John the Bear, talking about BF3 Armoured Kill DLC, which will be out on the Xbox and PC on the 25th December and is currently out now on the PS3. Bastards. Sorry. Sorry, did I say it out loud? Oh, sorry. I hope you're all having a great Tuesday wherever you are, and I hope you all have a great day as well, and I shall see you all on Thursday. And always remember, people, keep calm, grow a beard. Mine's coming along quite nicely. Don't tell the missus. Alright, catch you guys later. Bye-bye.